Bluebird Backcountry started about 4 years ago with a mission to bring safe backcountry skiing to the public. Unfortunately, they announced that they will be ceasing operations, which was sad to see. Bluebird Backcountry co-founder Jeff Woodward joined us this week to talk about the company, what they learned, and what's next. So what is a message that you would like to leave for those that kind of were in this community and that were following Bluebird?
Yeah. Thank you is the biggest one. Like, we couldn't have done this without hundreds and hundreds of volunteers who helped us build when we started, without thousands of customers who came out, without dozens of staff people, without dozens of industry mentors and advisors and all of this other thing. It really has taken this community to push this forward and build. So thank you all from the bottoms of our heart for helping to do that.
We had Eric on in 2021, kind of talking about Bluebird, introduced us to kind of what the concept was when you guys launched. Can you kind of take us through what that looks like with the launch and kind of where you are now?
Sure. So Bluebird Backcountry is a ski area with no chairlifts. We have existed to make it better to learn backcountry ski and to give people a safer, more fun, more comfortable place to go backcountry skiing. So we've got like a boundary, a ski patrol, avalanche control, lessons, rentals, food, beer, a little bit of lodging, skin tracks, like marked skin tracks where people ski uphill, and then marked downhill runs where people ski downhill.
Quite a unique experience, I would say. And that kind of leads me into what are some important things that go into running kind of a unique experience, such as backcountry oriented ski area?
Oh, that's a great question, Brittany.
Yeah.
So, part of this is we just started this because we love to backcountry ski, and we wanted to share that with a broader set of people, beyond just us and our friends and those folks who backcountry skied, because it can be a dangerous sport. It can be a really intimidating sport. There's huge barriers to entry, and we wanted to make that more accessible to more people.
Dangerous for sure, but definitely exhilarating, adventurous.
Oh, like so fulfilling and fun, and like you're spending great time out in the woods in snow with friends and family. It's usually really quality time because you're skinning uphill together. Not always, but most of the time you're skiing powder, which is just awesome.
You can't go wrong.
Yeah, it's really fun that way.
That's great. What are a few things that you're kind of taking away from being involved with Bluebird, and kind of the backcountry ski area? What are some things that are you going to kind of take with you and move forward with?
That's a great question. I think a couple of things. One, like, we built an experience that we're really proud of. People loved Bluebird Backcountry. And you can see that in our reviews. You can see it in any comments as we close down. People just love the place. Two, I've learned a ton as an entrepreneur about all kinds of things with business, from team to budgeting to fundraising to growth strategy and other stuff that way. So personally, I've learned a lot about that, largely about, we came in being able to build a really, really great product for a really great set of, like, a ton of people. And another piece then there is all the other pieces of running a business I'm learning a ton about on that, and will continue to learn.
There's so much that goes on behind the scenes that people don't know about, right? So you have like this team behind you. You said volunteers. Like, there are a lot of people that make this thing happen. So it's kind of thank you to both sides, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Like, it takes a real community to build something like Bluebird.
Yeah.
We're thankful for that. We're also happy to try and pay it forwards as people are thinking about similar concepts or other ways to grow the sport of backcountry skiing, especially. We're happy to share our experience, serve as a resource, serve as a mentor, other stuff that way. We want to pay it forward that way as well.
I bet it's kind of cool to kind of have this moment to kind of relax, reset, and kind of push forward. And you never know what big idea comes next that could potentially be set into your lap. So that's also exciting as well, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Like, wind down the business, spend a bit of time outside, and then figure out what's next is at least my big picture plan that way.
Thank you so much, Jeff, for jumping on this call with me to talk all things Bluebird. We so appreciate what you've done here in the community, and we can't wait to see potentially what maybe may come out of this, or kind of where you're going to be going. And I just want to say thank you so much for everything that you guys have done.
Cool. Thank you, Brittany. I really appreciate you guys reaching out and covering us over the years.
Mhm.
And thank you really to everyone who's been involved in Bluebird. It's been a really fun run.